Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Yep, we are all good. We are all good because it is. It's that time. It's that time again. Okie dokie. So, welcome along, people, to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good on this Wednesday evening, whatever you've all been up to. Welcome in. So, for tonight's menu, I'm going to be throwing down some Opal lobbies in a couple of moments. So first things first, what's going to happen for the Opal lobbies is there's going to be some practice, some qualifying, and then we crack on with some sprint racing action. So we have got a couple of people who've joined in to say hello. Welcome in, Penford Racing. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not too bad, thank you. I hope you're doing good as well. Indian Stig, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well as well. And check him out on YouTube, by the way. He does open lobbies himself, as well as some daily races and bits and pieces, as well as the league racing adventures. So, Indian Stig's your brother to go and have a look on YouTube for those who want to go and have a look. So, and what else we have here? Even Penford has a YouTube channel himself for those who like to go and have a look at his content as well. So I've just had to just to look through because as a streamer like myself, for instance, that I could just look at what's what, and yeah, so good to hear, Stig. Good to hear. And I hope everything's going well with the railway side of things. And I was speaking from the other day, like just about the work side of things and so on, like with the whether it's like the world of trains and whatever. So, but yeah. So it does give me an insight as to when you have like driver side as well as the operational warehouse side, and as for myself, that I like to do some like manual labor kind of thing, so that's one of them things that I just like to just to continuously do some work with the task in hand whilst doing the manual labor, which is something I've been used to for the past few years. But so yeah. So, yeah, welcome in, Landon Motorsports. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you well. Even he has a YouTube channel as well for those who like to go and check out his content. Obviously, he too posts videos of his Formula One career as well, from which I've seen as well. So feel free to have a look for those who like to go and check out his content as well. So, Clayjax, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. And thank you for letting us as well. So, yeah. Oh, definitely. And then it's like when you get into the training side of things, no matter what sector it is, whether it's the driver side or the operator side, it's like you're literally, just getting into the floor as you go along. So, as for a single person, then obviously you're literally on the ball the whole time. Even if you have a family as well, then that's what just makes it like so, which gives the it gives the family as like a lot more security and a more secure for the future, for the financial side of things. Not only that, but with the amount of the graft that goes in behind the scenes as well, then obviously then you just literally just do the simple job in hand, and therefore just smash it, depending what shifts you're doing on. So, but yeah. So we're gonna kick start off the open lobbies in the Red Bull Ring. I will put in the room ID on the YouTube chat. So other than that, we are good to get on with some open lobby racing. So I'm gonna put in the room ID now and pin it on the YouTube chat. So there is the room ID, people. Hopefully there shouldn't be any issues joining a lobby in that method. iSystem's in. Welcome in, iSystem. Julian is in as well. Welcome in, Julian. Hello. Just put this cup down. And not only that, the railway sectors are becoming more of a thing, but you also see more of the the train side, even with the HS2. There's been a ongoing project where you go through speeds at 200 mile an hour, something like that. So even that when you're sat on it, it's like you just piss it through, and therefore that when you're in a normal train, for example, whilst you're going from one side of Yorkshire to the other side of Yorkshire, then you're literally just sat like him, or just chilled like him, or even if you're a passenger. And other than that, you also too will have to take responsibility whilst at the wheel. Do you know what I mean? So like in any vehicle, you just got to be alert at all times. So, yep. We've got more and more players coming in. A lot of Brits, a lot of British drivers. So we'll get qualifying underway in 5 minutes. So hop in, get some practice in if you want. No worries, Stig. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. And whatever you're up to, have a great one and look after yourself. And best wishes to you all as well. So qualifying starting in 5 minutes. No worries, Stig. Yeah, thank you very much for dropping in the subs to other channels on the chat. So, right, we've got EK. So I do have a couple of more people in to say hello to. So apologies if I missed anybody out, because lobbies are filling up pretty quickly and all. Look at that! Look at that! You got a lot of. There's some B drivers, and there's some A drivers. There's a lot of B, and there's some E. We've got a full lobby already. How long did that take to get a full lobby in? Just under 3 minutes. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Even if you get like a load of people who you know will be directly into the into the lobby, then therefore that the numbers just go up by like lightning. So we're welcoming a few more people as well, and nice to meet you. So I got Lando's drink as well to get me through as well. Just had to have a cup of coffee and all. So call me crazy, even though that the shirt I'm wearing, just the Monster Tech Free racing shirt, just says it all, don't it? I just love the sound of this engine on the Porsche, the new one. It is, yeah, definitely. And as from the other day when I was doing the sort of the anti-meta challenge from the back of the grid the other day in the other account, obviously I had a go at the Audi, and as it turned out, the Audi's the car that as you all noticed on this week's daily races, that the Audi is the car. But I'm not ruling out the Toyota Supra, because the Toyota Supra does have the legs on the long straights as well. So it's so I think if I was to go for this this Porsche, for example, and use it as the anti-meta car, right, I think that it'll do it, because obviously it is pretty good around the corners, but obviously as for the straight line, it's like a city dog, just like the Ferrari 458. So welcome along, Rod to Monkfish. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Yeah, and you can't go wrong with the V10 engine sound as well. Obviously, it just sounds so like go back to from the the early days of Formula One, when you see a lot of cars, even when they run the noisy raw motor racing engines from its day, like, and without any battery overtaking assists or any movable wings back in the day. And then nowadays it's all more complex, and then much more safer, more modern, and a totally different generation that we're living in now. So but in other words, that in some other seasons that I did enjoy some of the seasons when the modern racing cars were just at its peak, when the championship just gets down to the wire, which don't happen very often. So we have got Marty in. Welcome in, Marty. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So what we have here is we have the I system chilling in the runoff, Mick in the Porsche, and Mark KI in the Porsche, Reese RS in the Audi, keyboard captain in the Audi, in the Peugeot, should I say, in the Ritzler livery, and then we have EERK in the Porsche, Wild Wolf Hog in the Porsche, Mr. Slogan in the Porsche, and Rexy, Paul Holland in the German in the Ferrari, and there's Marty in the Aston Martin DBR9 with the Caledonia livery on, with the number 19, and there's myself, Black BRZ, and a few other players that's just chilling in the pits. So welcome in to those who are just tuning in. If you're liking the content of what I'm providing, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. So first things first, hello people, please be civil and respectful to other people and have fun. Okay. So we're going to get the qualifying underway. Quali starting soon. Good luck, and obviously don't race each other. Please be mindful of those and have fun. Please be mindful to other people. Yep. Please be mindful to other people on the other track. Yes, I am live. I am live, pal. So let's get qualifying underway, shall we? Good luck, everyone. 15 people tuning in there. Welcome in, welcome in. Right. Let's get stuck into it. Welcome along, Marty. Thank you for tuning in. And welcome into the lobby as well. Hope you're well. You're a bit rusty. Well, there's no stress, mate. I don't know how long you've been off for, like, but so no stress if you're not been on the game for quite some time. So obviously it's just about getting back into it, innit, and just getting the feel of the car and whatnot. So not really much has changed in the game since the last update which took place was in June. So I did read something that there is going to be some of the updates that are coming pretty shortly, but with a few new cars that's on the horizon. So, but we'll have to see how that pans out. So I've got a 29.7, see what I can do from there. So we're starting to see more quality times coming through. Somebody's left the room, so there is a slot for somebody who wishes to take it. Not sure if there's anybody that's just joining in the lobby that wants to race this one or not. I don't mind setting the grid, but it's just depending on other people, if they're patient to allow the host to set the grid, even if that one person just wants to race this one. Or if they're spectating, then therefore that... Milan's in, welcome in. Ah, I've got a flipping penalty. Well, that time's invalidated anyway because I've exceeded track limits, so... Welcome along, Bronson. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Yes, it was by a megapixel. 1 megapixel is all it took to exceed track limits. But I just wasn't even looking at where I was going, but I was going to get a penalty served anyway, so I just need to find somewhere so I don't impede anybody. So I'll let this person by. Right, that's qualifying over done with. I'll be 1 moment because I want to sort something while I'm here. Okay, so welcome in, mate. I don't know if you want to race this one, so right, so we have Marquis Hector taking pole position with iSystem in second, myself in third, Unforgiven in fourth. I've got Grasshopper in fifth. I've got Reese RS in sixth. We've got Black BRZ in seventh. We've got Marty in eighth. We've got Keyboard Captain in ninth. We've got Martin Alder in 10th. We've got Mr. Sloan in 11th. We've got the German driver in 12th. We've got Wild Wolfhog in 13th. We've got the Swiss driver in 14th. We've got Jenny KXD in 15th. And Mick, the only to not set a time as well. Barry Arcane, welcome along, buddy. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well, pal. So, somebody's left, so there is a slot for somebody who wishes to join. So, thank you, Marty. Appreciate it. So, I just for a moment, just in case if anything happens, just disconnect the wheel for a moment so that I don't get a disconnect during the race. Better to be safe than sorry. Okay. So get that aligned. So, and we are good to go. Have a good race, people. Good luck, and keep it clean as well, please. So, by any means, if you accidentally hit someone off the track, just take your time to pull over to one side. Don't rush it. Find the safe opportunity possible, the earliest safe opportunity possible, to give the position back to the person you make contact with, and don't worry about where you finish. Okay. So, without further ado, let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, people. Good start with 4 start checkers on. Get a bit of a monster down on me and all. Let's go. It had to be a gold edition of Lando's Monster. Nicely done around the outside. Let's go. And this driver comes back at me. Look at that traction and out of the corner. The leaders picked up a penalty. So the leader serves a penalty, and into the lead goes Danny C. Only just them two side by side for a brief moment there, but had to back out of that one. The French driver. So we have myself taking the lead in the race. We've got the Irish dude in second, iSystem in third, Marty in fourth. But the Porsche behind me is within striking distance. Give him my car's width. It's essential to me to not have traction control, and so then I get more freedom to power out of the corners. Give him racing room. Door-to-door action there. Just gets it done somehow. Maybe go for a little switchback. Maybe not. Thought about it. And he too has a half-second penalty for track limits by going over the red and white curves. Unlucky, buddy. Just need to keep it patient. Just having a look. Nothing crazy. Somebody's left, so there is a slot available for those who want to jump in for the next one. Welcome in there, Panda. Hector takes another half-second penalty on the penalty zone. And I retake the lead of the race. So just a quick moment to say hi to our friend. Gone way wide, the Irish driver. Got the battle for P3 developing nicely. A battle for P4 as well. So Hector's about to serve a half-second penalty after going wide at turn 1. Which should inherit Marty to promote up a place. Gonna be close. Marty stays behind the Irish driver. So I'll just need to bring it home now and not do anything silly. Having set the fastest lap, Marty's up into second for the moment. Just had a quick glance, but Marty manages to somehow stay ahead. Around the final corner, and Danny C takes the win at Red Bull's back garden in the monster car. Get in there, Danny. GG, everyone. Hi, well, oh no, Marty! No! Second place was there, and all of a sudden he picked up a penalty in the end. Oh, that's so cruel. But great effort on your return, though. Great effort on your return. Yeah, well, just had to walk it to, and so, and yeah, P8 to P4 after the first spin. Well, it was definitely P2 if it hadn't been for that penalty on the last hurdle. So grab the replays if you want them. Thanks, GG. Okay. So we have myself taking the win with the fastest lap. Hector in second, Unforgiven in third, Marty in fourth with a 1 second penalty, iSystem in fifth, Reese in sixth, Wild Worthog in seventh. We've got Black BRZ in eighth, and we've got Keyboard Captain in ninth. We've got Matty in 10th. We've got ERK5 in 11th, Lamont, Mr. Slowan in 12th, Grasshopper in 13th, and Jenny the only one to retire from this race. Copy. Thank you for giving me the heads up, pal. You're welcome. Welcome along, Unforgiven. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. I'm gonna say that. Well, I've not even used the Aston for ages, so but it's good to know like what's the crap with this car at this day and age. So we're gonna go off to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for the next one, and set it to evening time and up it up to 100 seconds. LFC Ben's in the lobby. Welcome in, pal. Thank you very much for tuning in. Attends is not better, says Ice. As in the French ice. Obviously, there's a few ices in. And Benson's in. Welcome in, Benson. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope you're doing good. I've only just seen you as well. Where's Ben? There he is. Welcome in, Ben. Thank you very much for tuning in. No stress, mate. It's all good. Obviously, we just had Marty who's had his first race in what feels like a lifetime. So you're not the only one, pal. So there's no stress where you finish. You know, just enjoy yourself. That's all you can do. So quali starting in 5 minutes. Okay. So what should we be out in? So Panda's in the Mercedes, Matty's in the Mercedes, Ben's in the Corvette. So we've got 2 Bens actually. And there's Marty. I'm going to go with an old school race car. It has to be the Z4. The 2011 BMW Z4. I'm going to say that, since, what has happened since the Codgers BTCC, that obviously I've been doing some racing, of course, especially with the esports side as for the endurance GR3 endurance series at one point, and then also done the Porsche Cup Challenge Championship and the Honda Civic Touring Car Championship, and all under Jimmy's racing series. But the GR3 endurance series is a separate organisation. It's the ALR. If you're wondering where the federation's from, it's the ALR GR3 endurance series, like an esports championship. So that's what I've been on with at one point. So I haven't done any league racing for ages, as I was just like enjoying a nice well-earned break. And what I've done also is that I've recently set up a second account for my E to A daily races series in the anti-meta challenge from the back, obviously as it's standing. So 10 races in, and consistency's just been great. Consistency's just been great. All starting from what was an E-rated driver, and then making my way up through the pack and so. But this week I've yet to decide. Well, probably going to be around a Saturday, I would imagine, that where I'm going to do the second episode of my E to A anti-meta series, for those who are keen to know what's happening next. So, looking at what's what, and obviously you, as I was mentioning earlier on there, that the Audi's the car, the Toyota, even the Dodge Viper still has the legs. But if I go for something that's not any of these cars, obviously I should be able to, just to get some extra income, no problem, by doing one of those online time trials where you get an easy 2-minute credit, which I've been doing loads of times. And that's probably one of the reasons how I got to, nearly 80 million credits on this account and all. Right. Okay. Let's have a look then. A full lobby already, still. Thank you, thank you. So we have Panda in the Mercedes. In the distinct livery. And then we have McGrath in the Audi. Grasshopper in the Beetle. Got Black BRZ in the Mercedes. Keyboard Captain in the Ferrari. We've got Wilderworth in the 6. The T Dynamics livery of the Porsche. We've got Unforgiven in the Genesis. And there's Marty in the other kind of Genesis. The Hyundai. And there's LFC Ben in the Porsche. In Roxy. And there's Milan in the Porsche. iSystem in the what car is he in? Atenza. So we've got Hector in the Ford GT, Mr. Sloan in the Porsche, Ben in the Mercedes. And there's myself and Matty in the pits chilling along. Okay, so let's get qualifying underway, shall we? Quali starting soon. Good luck, and please be mindful to other people on the track. Thanks very much. So let's get qualifying underway, shall we? Right, we go again. Welcome along, Russ. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm not too bad at all. And for those who are just joining, this is the second race of the evening. So I'm going to be on until approximately 10 o'clock UK time, so there is still time for anybody that's yet to get a race in my lobby in the GR3. So no worries if you got to crack on with whatever you need to do. Totally understand that. So appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Let's get the tyres warmed up nicely. Hard on the brakes. Over the chicane. To begin my first flying lap. Unleash the noisy, naturally aspirated V8 of the BMW Z4. Let's see what I can do. It's a 35.6. A bit of a power slide through these tight and twisty sections. I should be able to get another lap in if I can crack on with finishing this one. Maybe half a second down anyway. Because of a couple of errors that I had on the early on in the lap. Looks like nobody else is improving the time, so that's just me who's just continuing to improve. Over the line now. Improved by a little bit. Enough to get pole position. Get in there, Danny. Just 6/10 ahead of White Shark. Worst car in the game, this thing. Oh, the Hyundai Genesis. I thought it's a cracking car, to be honest, but I could use that just for lols. Well, just to get the best out of myself in the car that might not be up to its standards, but you know that. No stress by any means, LSE Ben. It's like I said, that you're not the only one who's obviously could do with some getting the circulation around the tracks on so. So we have myself on pole position, the only driver to get a 35.5, and we've got Panda in second. We've got Ben in third. We've got McGrath in fourth. Grasshopper in fifth. We've got Black BRZ in sixth. We've got Unforgiven in seventh. Ben in 8th, Keyboard Captain in 9th, Marty in 10th, iSystem in 11th, Wild Werfhog in 12th, Matty in 13th, Hector in 14th, Mr. Sloan in 15th, and Milan bringing up the rear. So, have a good race, people. Good luck, and keep it clean as well, please. So let's get this second race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No stress, mate. You could do your best, and that's all you could do. And keep it clean, people. did stare at the radar too much. I had a bit of a snap there. But that's had a moment there. So is the white shark, so... Yeah, I gotta say that I see a bit of a lag, well, coming from the, from what I could see from my screen. So, it was just at the real time that, at the time that I did see little bits about whilst I was going through the corners. Unless if it's just me that sees things. Well, there might be some that's lagging a bit, so maybe possibly a room refresher, but obviously no issues from rest of people for what I could see. Even when it's on the fast lap as well, then most of the time it's all like it's just a racing instant in it. I'm gonna say it's like well, I don't mind racing with some that's a little bit laggy, but I'm at the same time super mindful on the approach when I get near him, so that I have to allow him some extra space. So it's each to their own, really, and obviously some just don't mind it as much as some do. Currently purple in this sector as well. Panda with the fastest lap. And I've just set the fastest lap with a 13.59. Just bringing it home now. For what is going to be another solid race from my side, just to keep the consistency together. I might as well just do a last to first challenge on the next one, because I don't want to be getting bored to death with me leading the race and end up falling asleep behind the wheel, which I don't want. So that's another win for myself. Get in there, Danny. GG. GG to those who took part, and well done to those for not giving up. Yeah, I've not even used the SLS in a bit, so yeah. So I got Bronson in as well. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. So we've got myself taking the win, with Ben taking their second place and nicking my fastest lap as he had to, and we've got McGrath in third, Grasshopper in fourth, Black BRZ in fifth. We've got Icy Slim in sixth. We've got Hector in seventh. We've got Wild Werthog in eighth. We've got Unforgiven in ninth. We've got Keyboard Captain in 10th. Marty in 11th. Panda in 12th. And we've got Matty in 13th. We've got Sloan in 14th. Ben in 15th. Milan the only one to retire from this race. This track, car track combo should be an arrestable offence, says Marty. So we're going to go off to Magyar for the next one. And like I say, I'll be looking to do a last to first challenge, because I don't want to be boring everyone to death with me going out on front for most of the time. So no worries, pal. No worries. It's best to look back and then see what happened before you get a better picture, even when things do happen in a flash. So we've got slot C. Quali starting in 5 minutes. Not sure what to be in, to be honest, but I may as well just go with the I'll go with the Beamer. That'll do it. So with that, I'm going to be having a quick toilet break and then be 2-6. We've got somebody joining in. Goers in, welcome in. Go on 97. What the? Who's that that's just going reverse? So we have McGrath in the Porsche. We've got Grasshopper in the Dodge. We've got I-System in the Atenza. We've got Hector in the Porsche. We've got Keyboard Captain in the Ritzler Peugeot. Mr. Slowen in the BMW. Bronson in the Alpha. Unforgiven in the Genesis. Looks like a Bentley at first. Which does, actually. You know, with the front end. With the headlights and whatnot. And there's Marty in the... What car is Marty in? The Peugeot, I'm guessing? It's the Alpha. It's the Alpha. It's the Alpha which I remember designing for him at one point. And then he obviously altered the bits and pieces of his own. So it's good to have the Iron Brew Alpha back out. And we've got shots in the Porsche. There's myself and a few other players. And no risk, Clayjacks. So qualifying is about to get underway. So let's get qualifying underway. Good luck, everyone. And leave each other some space. Don't race each other. Just find some clean air up front to get a good lap in. So let's get the feel of the track with the qualifying setting, and then probably just not do a lap. I'm just gonna pit in at the end of the fast lap, and then unless if I make a mistake, then mind you, I've got to let these people by. After you. After you. After you. Staying well out of people's way so they can get themselves set and ready to do the qualifying laps. So there's Bronson. So let Panda through. So I've got two people behind me as well. So I'm just going as slowly as possible. Probably do the slowest lap I'll ever do. No sandbags lurking in my car though. It's just I just want to keep the well, things flowing in a more efficient way, you know, just to stop people waiting for the timer to go on and on and on. Just let this person by and another. Just gonna keep the pace down and try and get it to around the 5-minute period, and so I've got 30 seconds until the qualifying's finished. Werthog's finished his time. Done me qualifying. So everybody else is out to improving their lap times. Gonna say that I had a couple of messages of somebody just asking is there any slots? Is there any slots? So obviously it's still a full lobby, so the demand is like pretty high, even on a Wednesday evening and all, with the qualifying in between practice and race. So yeah, that's like I said, that I'll be until approximately 10 o'clock for those who are just tuning in and wanted to know how long I'm going to be on for. Ollie Werthog just chilling in the pits. I've done what I had to do to start off with by just doing a very slow lap. So we have Ben taking pole position with Hector in second, McGrath in third, Panda in fourth. We've got Gawa in fifth. We've got Marty in sixth. We've got Matty in seventh. We've got iSystem in eighth. We've got Grasshopper in ninth. We've got Unforgiving in 10th. We've got Shots in 11th. We've got Keyboard Captain in 12th. We've got Bronson in 13th. We've got Mr. Sloan in 14th. Wild Werthog in 15th. And there's myself bringing up the rear. So that's going to be interesting to see how I can get on from the back of the grid. P16 and last. So have a good race, people. Good luck. And can't keep it clean as well, please. Even if you do come across some lag, then just be super mindful on the approach. Just allow the patience and give more racing room and all. If you do come across some. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Great start with 4-star checkers on 2. Didn't think you were going to do a last to first challenge as well. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, mate. Last thing you want, innit? I had to disconnect my wheel there before I use it before I start the session, just in case. Just in case. But sorry to see the issue. So got a lot of cars in the battle for P9, P8. Keyboard captain lagging a bit. And that's a half-second penalty in the process. Oh, might have to give that one back, keyboard captain. So pull over to one side, give the position back at the first opportunity, please. Because that was just erratic from what I just seen there. Oh, he's left. That player's left. Multiple Royals in. Snap of oversteer there. And White Sharks will in no time just literally right at the back of this pack. So keyboard captains about to serve a half-second penalty. too much corner cutting. Had to go corner greedy there. A great scrap for P4, for what I can see. Just allowing some racing room there. Super mindful of that. Yep. Yeah, just like the old days in some platforms. Yeah, by any means, I'm not fussed away where I finish anyway. So it's not like a championship racer or a daily racer or anything. It's just a fun open lobby where there's no stress there whatsoever. Where you could just like go out and have fun and showcase the respect to with other people, no matter what kind of equipment they're all using. So yeah, we've got multiple Royal who's just joined in for the next one. So obviously we have this Panda goes way wide there. White Shark obviously has a half-second penalty for track limits. Unlucky buddy. We've done Gilles Villeneuve already, mate. So we're going to go over to somewhere else. No stress, mate. Oh, it's all happening. Oh, Marty's gone off. So we went from P16 to P7. Not bad. Not bad. Well played, everyone. So there is one player who I'm going to kick for what I've seen from earlier on, so therefore you could get yourself in as well, unless somebody leaves on their own accord. So Bye-bye, keyboard captain. Don't take it personal, because what I've seen in front of my eyes was just not acceptable. Deliberately punting somebody off and not giving the position back. So have yourself some time out, mate. So grab the replays if you want them. So it's good to see you as well, Multiple Royale. Hope you're doing good. So we have Clayjax, I believe, who's joining in. It's Rose. It's Rose. Welcome in, Rose. No worries, Ben. Thank you very much for joining. And GG as well. And look after yourself. So I hope you're doing good, Rose, my girl. Alright, she's initializing still. So Clayjax is in. Good to see you, Clayjax. So we have Ben taking the win in the Genesis with McGrath in second, T-Jawa in third. We've got iSystem in fourth. We've got Unforgiven in fifth, Matty in sixth, myself in seventh, Grasshopper in eighth, Panda in ninth, Marty in 10th, Keyboard Captain in 11th, Mr. Slowen in 12th. We've got Shots in 13th. We've got Bronson in 14th, Wild Werfhog and Hector the only ones to retire from this race. So Rose is in. Good to see you. So let's head off to the next track. Where should we go to? Should we go to... We'll head off to Suzuka for the next one. So there's a couple of people who's left as well. Appreciate you joining as well. No worries, pal. Appreciate you joining and look after yourself. If that's you done. Big quick out there. Good to see you, Rose. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well, my girl. Oh, got a bit wide there. Just let this person by. That is clay jacks. So I'll just park it somewhere that's out of people's way. This little runoff area there. I hope it's rolling down the hill, so I just had to flick the handbrake on. So 13 likes already. Thank you very much for the for smashing the like button. And if anybody's liking the content of what I'm providing, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And welcome into some new subscribers as well to the channel. And for those who don't know, I do open lobbies normally on Tuesday evenings and sometimes other parts of the week, depending on my schedules, where I throw out different car categories weekly. And I also do as well the anti-meta series of the E to A challenge in daily races on the other account as well. So Rotten Monkfish is in. Welcome in. I did see you in the YouTube chat early on, so welcome in, my friend. So let's have a look, shall we? So we've got Marty in the Ferrari. And there's iSystem in the Atenza. Yeah, nice to meet you as well. I remember you introducing to yourself on the some of our streams previously, so it's sort of like I've started to get to know you as I go along. As we have Clay Jacks in the BMW, and there's Rose in the Subaru, and there's Bronson in the BMW, Multiple Royal in the Porsche, Rotten Monkfish in the Mazda, and there's myself in 8th. I don't know if it's just me, or is it just that there's some that's not brave enough to tackle around Suzuka circuit. But I like Suzuka, but it's one of my favorite tracks. That they don't make that many old school circuits like these anymore, which is a shame, really. But safety standards are just advanced a lot over the years. So quali starting soon. Good luck, and please be mindful to other people on the track. Thanks. So there's 8 of us in, so there shouldn't be much of an issue and all. So let's get going, shall we? Good luck, everyone. And if there's some people that I know, for instance, that just wants to race this one, I don't have an issue setting the grid. Or if they want to race well for the next one, then it's up to them at the end of the day, innit? I could possibly refresh the room if needs be, so if anybody wants a room refresh, just say so. I don't mind doing whatever. Haven't been on for an hour and a half now. Yeah, that's one of them factors, that even if it's a certain tracker that's tough to handle, then you just got to do your best and don't worry about where you finished by any means. And as long as you're clean and respectful, that's the main criteria, of course. And of course, another thing also is the your connections in good shape, because not everyone has good internet. And obviously, because I'm on the Sky fiber optic super fast fiber, and before I went on the game application, then I just had to every time when I do the streaming, then I just check the router speeds, and the numbers are just like crazy high. So obviously, no issues from my side whatsoever. But there may be some that's out there that might have different internet servers where obviously there might not be as great a quality as some other familiar brands, even in the UK as well. But there's different parts of the country as well where some are great, some aren't. So, Alex, thank you very much for tuning in. Good to see you. I'll pull over to one side and see if he wants to race this one, because I got a feeling that he wants to race this one, of course. Oops. And I smashed myself into the barrier. So, do you want to race this one, mate? Alex? I don't mind putting you on the grid, so... Okay, no problem. No problem at all. It's just like I clicked on exclamation mark instead of question mark. No problem at all, brother. No problem. I don't mind where I'm starting anyway, so... Yep. Hope you're doing good, my brother. It had to be one of them circuits that you don't want to miss. It had to be one of them circuits you don't want to miss. So it's nice, well, for somebody, especially somebody I know, for example, to step in and take on a challenging old school figure of 8 circuit that is Suzuka in the Grand Prix layout. I may have some dirty tyres, but I'm not overfussed. No worries, dude. I was gonna say that I put my phone on charger, well, from the PlayStation 5, so that's how I keep that battery topped up, of course, and then keep the where I can see the chat. No worries, pal. Not going to be a quick lap anyway, so having fluffed up some of my lines, but it's all good. That's me qualifying done. Over to other people if they can improve their lap times. So we'll see where the the lap times at from other people. Obviously, over a minute left until the qualifying session's done. Well, you're not the only one, mate, because my only flying lap was atrocious. And there's a flying car going by. So what I'm gonna do is take a photo of the grid. So therefore, that allows some people to race. So Rose is on pole. Yeah, it's just all the 8 of us in. So I'm gonna let some people in to race. Well, I've took the photo as well, so apologies for the inconvenience. It's just let a couple of people in, that's all. And that I've took a photo of the grid, and then I'm gonna set it manually. So I'll go from practice, race, and grid set by host. Have they? Since when did they updated it? How would I say? And James will love that, but so tick in ASAP, please. Just setting the grid. Bronson, that means you as well? No, says Claire. Claire Jackson was wrong. Never mind. I thought I'd see something, but then no. Yeah, so I'm going to set the grid now. If only you was on pause. So going through the photo, Rose was on pole. There was iSystem in. If iSystem's there, yeah, he's in second. There's Claire Jacks, myself, and Marty. Multiple Royal in 6. Ronta Monkfish, Bronson. Okay. The 6 next to me means pole. What do you mean? What do you mean the 6 next to me means pole? Don't get it. Can you run qualifying and have a set by host? Usually if you leave it in set by host using practice as quali, it automatically sorts by fastest. Yeah. So the race is starting soon, people. Good luck. And keep it clean as well, please. So let's get this trying to get upgraded, as in the grid. If that's what you mean. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Grid start with 4-star check is on 2. No stress, girl. Unless if I get a good start to it, I'll probably give you a nudge. Well, mind you, Clayjax is behind you, so... And you've got Ice System on your right, so... Good luck, everyone. And you know what? She's got a good start. Marty's gone wide, touching the AstroTurf. Oh, bloody hell. I've got lawnmower in a moment. Took some corners to get the tyres cleaned up. I'm struggling like a pig. What's up with me? Oh, Marty's there. Sorry, mate. Go, 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 go. I've got another car on me right. Oh, sorry, mate. I do apologise. It's alright, just keep going. It looked as though that you were pushed out, and then obviously that just left me nowhere to go, really. So I had to give way for good measure. You didn't need to slow down, but I appreciate you letting me by. Yeah, if you can, multiple royal, you might want to give that position back where it's safe to do so, please. Where possible. Because if you accidentally hit someone off the track, or even force them off the track, just be a good sport. Don't worry about where you finish, okay? No? It looked like it from my angle, but obviously I can have a look at the replay, like. Welcome along, Portal. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're well, my brother. Check him out on YouTube, people. He does open lobbies for himself, of course, along with some friends. And he also does some liveries as well. So I hope you're doing good, whatever you've been up to Portal. I'll have a look when I get a chance, because it's not going to be like straight away when I just go in and look at the replay, and then so perhaps I was wrong there, but obviously it's like I said, that it's best to look at the replay, and then you'll be able to get a better answer, then a better point of view. Well, from what I can see, there's I had a look at some of the streams. There's you've done some cartoon edition ones, especially the Nickelodeons, the Cartoon Network, and so on. And then even I do a lot of liveries myself, especially the monster ones. Even with the different variety of the manufacturer's representative colours. So obviously, that if anybody wishes for a livery doing or a helmet, just ask for one, and then I'll see what concept I can come up with, and give you the preview to see what you think of it. And then if you're happy with the concept I've come up with, then I can publish it out, and then I can set it to friends of it, even if it's somebody I know, for instance, a bit that. Or if anybody wants to taste a piece of the livery I created, then obviously, then especially the cars, for instance, I could just set it to public, and then therefore it's editable. So it's editable in any way, and then yeah. I just went off in his own multiple rail. So you want a 4 GT livery 18 in a monster one, you mean? If that's the kind of livery you're looking for, then yeah, I'll put your name down, and I'll do it when I get a chance. So so add whichever details you like of it. If there's many as you like, just send them in, and then I'll see what I can do. Because I've seen some that's had their own SVGs downloaded into the game system. So Ultimate Racing, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Check him out on YouTube, people. He does open lobbies himself, as well as some bits and pieces. So so far so good, from what I can see, mate. Obviously that I can see that as I was saying as well, that how I do liveries like this, for example. Obviously, I asked if anybody wants a livery doing, so we've got ourselves a request from somebody, which I have no problem doing it. So nope. No problems whatsoever. No problems whatsoever. Because I just feel like as of for this evening, I feel more laid back. Just like a chill guy, as somebody's described to me. So I feel laid back, with the flow of getting on with the everyday life situations, and so on. Even getting the boxes ticked through the day-to-day basis, whether it's the gym or just getting the rest essentials needed if needs be. So overall, I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm not too bad at all. Just been at it for nearly 2 hours now, the open lobby, so running till approximately 10 o'clock, so another hour on this, and then so might do a room refresh if anybody's wanted the room refreshing, and that will mean I would have to put in the new room ID and put it in the YouTube chat, so, and pin it there as well, which I've not a problem doing whatsoever. iSystem takes the win. Well done, buddy. Well done, Rose, with the P2. Clayjack's in third. Dizzy in fourth. Marty in fifth. Myself in sixth. Bronson in seventh. I've got Rotten Monkfish in eighth. Multiple Royale bringing up the rear. Well, there's a battle going off at the back between Rotten Monkfish and Multiple Royale. Multiple Royale, obviously, getting the overtake done. Unless Rotten Monkfish made a mistake somewhere. So we've got Speaky Ames in the lobby, so welcome in. So grab the replays if you want them. So we have iSystem taking the win with Rose second, Clayjack's in third, we've got Dizzy in fourth, Marty in fifth, we've got myself in sixth, Bronson in seventh, we've got Multiple Royal in eighth, Rotten Monkfish in ninth. Let's see if there's anybody else that wants a room refresh. So I've no problem doing that. And then we'll give this a roll in a dice and see what happens. So does anybody else want a room refresh? Claire Jack says he wants a room refresh. Alex doesn't mind as well, so by any means, gonna refresh the room. Feel free to follow. Apologies for any inconvenience. New room ID in YouTube chat. Okay. So we're gonna close this lobby, and then we'll do a different track as well. So we're gonna close this one, of course, and then we're off to somewhere else. So where should we head off to? Shall we go to... Can do. We'll go Dragon Trail Gardens, shall we? So we're off to Dragon Trail Gardens for the next one. Like a GT version of the Hongara ring. Yeah, definitely. So the fresh lobby is now open, so we've got some people joining back in, and the room ID is now put in the chat in hopefully there should be no issues for some that's joining in that method. So there is the room ID also. Yeah, it's a good track that's hardly any use. Obviously, I have some good memories racing at that track, to be honest. Obviously, remember winning the Lamborghini GT3 Pro Series Championship a couple of years ago at this track, and then winning the Manufacturers Cup online qualifiers. What was it like from so early, weren't they? Not thought of that, to be honest, Rose. Does anybody want rain in this one? Does anybody want rain in this one? If not, that's totally fine. I mean, it's not often that I run some wet weather races, so yeah, no problem at all. Bring on the rain. So let's make it rain. Marty's back in, so Jills is in. Alex says no. So I'm going to go with the majority who say yes. And Rose loves the rain, she says, especially at this track. So we're going to do this one race in the wet, and then it doesn't rain at Mount Panorama, mate. So if so that we're going to have to get some wet weather tyres on as well. So we're going to have to get it set to R8, and then well, it's a good job I saved the lobby settings because somebody's left. Ah, mind you. So we're just going to do this one race in the wet, and then we'll do a dry rain do the dry afterwards. So have some patience, please, people. Don't stress whatsoever. I just need to see if I've got heavyweight. So if for those who haven't got the heavy wet weather tyres and not even ticked in, you can go into the race shop and then you'll be able to get some wet weather tyres. So I recommend, because it's set to R08, wet weather tyres is a must. Exactly, mate. Exactly. You've just got to adapt and overcome multiple royal by any means. Quali starting in 5 minutes, so this will give those the opportunity to adapt to the wet weather conditions. So I'm going to go out in the Ferrari. So we have got some more people joining in as well. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to safely park over this section. Isn't it nice and peaceful to have this sound effect of the rain hitting the track hard and onto the car? No stress there, mate. Obviously, just this one race to do in the wet, and then we'll be going back onto the dry race for the next one. Sorry if I've missed out some people who I just met. And you can see how torrential the rain is as well, looking on the weather radar. Yes, obviously I'll be going until approximately 10 o'clock, which is how long I'm going to have the lobby up. So, no worries, Ultimate Racing, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope to see you around sometime. No, it's all good, pal. It's all good. Welcome along, Derek. I'm not too bad, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. So there's myself in a Ferrari. So everybody's in the wet. So as Monkfish, Marty, Jills, Multiple Royal, Pitomac, Pab in the wets, iSystem, Modred in the Inters. Definitely wet weather tyres. So, quali starting soon. Good luck. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks very much. So let's get this qualifying session underway. Good luck, everyone. Get your wet weather tyres on. Let's dance in the rain. I've got a lobby to run, mate. So I'll look at the replay after the session. After you, mate. So I'm just gonna let these people by. When I get a chance. Sean's in, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Let's dance in the rain. Unlucky, buddy. Let's see what time can I get. Gonna be a lot faster than the 45 surely. Which it is. And that puts me in third. And Marty's doing it in the DBR9. Fair play to him. Go on, Rose. She's flying in the wet. GG to Claire Jacks as well. I haven't to spend much time in the wet weather lately, so that'll probably be a good excuse to say that I haven't had much time in the wet as of lately, which is why I'm maybe over a second, but I'm not overfussed regardless. So it's a standing start from the in the wet, so that will be interesting. Unless people can please themselves to do put to qualify or traction, should I say? Yeah, the 42 is definitely there in the wet, especially in this car, the French spaceship. Yeah. I see what you mean. Clay Jacks, Rose. I see what you mean. So we have Rose on pole with Clay Jacks in second, myself in third, Marty in fourth, iSystem in fifth, Pablito in sixth, Black Shadow, should I say. Sean Cooks in seventh. I've got Pit Omek in eighth, Multiple Royal in ninth, Rotten Monkfish in 10th. We've got Gilles in 11th. Hurricane and Buddy, the only ones to not set a time. And we have got some people that's in the lobby on the waiting list. So who's that has just joined in? So Reese is in. So obviously Sean's in as well. So have a good race at one. Best luck. And let's have a clean race as well. So let's get this wet race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, people. And have fun. Oh no! Rose has lost it! Oh, lucky girl. Egypt's in, welcoming. Good to see you. Welcome along, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Welcome in, you two. somewhere different. Haven't really thought of where to go next. Welcome along, Egypt. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're well. I don't mind going wherever, so... Clayjack's with a 42.9. Oh no! I thought I went off, but no, kept it on the track. Last lap now. Oh, gone too wide once more. So there's Clayjax in the lead, myself in second, Pablito in third, Marty in fourth, Isis to be fifth, Rose in sixth, Sean in seventh, we've got Pitomek in eighth. Whoa! Almost lost it. Dizzy's back in, welcome back. Well done, Clay Jacks. GG. I'll have to settle for second. And well done to those for not giving up as well. Ferrari 458, 1, 2, 3, locking out the podium. And Aston and Marty in the Aston 4 tenths away, well, less than 4 tenths away from pinching the final podium position in the old Aston. So hats off to him for getting the maximum out of himself and the Aston. No stress, Rose. It happens to all of us, don't it? So, but good comeback to finishing 6th. You look really quick out there in the wet. Yeah, definitely. Depending on a certain setting of the raining system, with the RO8, for instance, then obviously there's a lot of torrential rain. Even if you get it to the RO7, there's some small little differences in it in terms of the amount of pressure that the rain just pours on. So grab the replays if you want them. So we've got Clayjacks taking the win with myself in second, Pablito in third. We've got Marty in fourth, iSystem in fifth, Rose in sixth. We've got Sean in seventh, Gilles in eighth. We've got Pitomek in ninth. We've got Multiple Royale in 10th. We've got Rotten Monkfish in 11th. We've got Hoken, the only one to retire from this race. No worries, Rose. No worries, Clayjacks. No worries, Egamotor. We'll go to Daytona for the next one, for what is going to be the last race of the stream. So thank you for racing with us, Clayjacks, and thanks to you as well for racing with us as well. Much love to you, my girl. Have a good one, Rose. And so we're going to go off to Daytona for what is going to be the last race of the stream, as I'm going to crack on with whatever I need to do. So having been on it for 2.5 hours so far. So if anybody wants to stick around for one more, you can do. No worries if you're going to do whatever you're going to do. Not a problem at all. So this is the last race of the stream. Quali starting in 5 minutes. And for those who haven't, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's Danny C. Thank you for your support. Okay. So we're going to go in the Jag. Straight back on the racing soft tyres, people. So we welcome in Egypt as well as somebody else. Somebody said hello. Obviously, I'd say it on the chat as well. So Just gonna go for a quick toilet break and I'll be back in 2 secs. And I'm back. Russ is in, welcome in. Where is he? There he is. Alright, so let's have a look at who we have out. So we've got a full house. So got Aturon in the Porsche, White Experiment in the Lambo, Sean in the Porsche, iSystem in the Corvette, Baggy in the Dodge, Rotten Monkfish in the Atenza, and there's Marty in the Aston, there's Daniel in the the Ferrari. Why did I say flipping Aston now? Just can't get over the Aston there with how notorious it is in some places. So we have Daniel in the Ferrari. There's Multiple Royal in the Porsche. There's myself, Dizzy, Super Naze, Angel, Russ, Egypt, Pauluta. So let's get qualifying underway. Quali starting soon. Good luck. And please be mindful to other people on the track. Thanks. Alright, see if there's everybody else in. I'm ready. Good luck, people. Let's get qualifying underway. I could just brake a little later at turn 1. Whoopsies. I just lost it. I knew I was going to lose the rear end, so... Don't mind me. I've just lost it on my own. That's what happened. Trying to reverse my way all the way back out, so... well out of people's way. The Swan wanted to clean up the tyres on the rear. Let's get that nice slipstream off the run to Monkfish. While I'm on a flying lap. Oh. Ah, well. Anyway. So, Daniel takes pole with System in second, Baggy Suit in third. So we've got Daniel on pole with iSystem in second, Baggy Sot in third. We've got Waffledino in fourth. We've got myself in fifth, Multiple Royal in sixth. We've got Dizzy in seventh. We've got Sean in eighth. We've got Egypt in ninth. Atron in 10th. We've got Angel in 11th. We've got White Spectrum in 12th. We've got Marty in 13th. Black Shadow in 14th. Sean in 15th. And Rod and Monkfish bringing up the rear. So, have a good race, people. Good luck. And be nice to one another, please. Make it a good one. So, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and as a result, that was impeding somebody who was on a flying lap and all. Like, everybody's different, really, but then you just have to be mindful of those around you, that's all. Just saying. Just saying. I'm not over fussed on where I started anyway, so... But it's something to bear in mind for next time. What a start! I was going to be last of the brakes. Super late to the brakes goes Danny C. As he takes the lead. But how long for? That's the question, because we've got Baggy Sots, iSystem right behind me. I didn't ask for a bump drop, but thank you very much. Well, somebody's working with him instead of me. Okay, okay. Whoa! I had my near miss, and I also had a near miss also. Oh, no. Foot flat to the floor now. I stood with a half-second penalty in the Pizza Hut livery. Cheers, pal, for the bump draft. Trying to get out of my slip. Trying to get out of the slip, but no. I'm staying within touching distance. ice system have served a penalty on the penalty zone. This is an interesting race now that there's 3 of us in the that's got 710s covered between the top 10, and there's another 3 cars behind us also. Just give him a bump draft. I can get myself ready to pounce if I can get anywhere near him. It's correctly sitting the fastest lap. It's alright. Give you a little nudge. I can hear a noisy engine behind. That's the Ferrari with a V6 turbo. I had to give the leader a bump draft. Whoa! Thought I was going to do a through goes Danny C. Big grass hopping there also. And Dizzy managed to get himself up into 3rd in the process. This is setting me up nicely for the last hurrah of the session. Not ruling Dizzy out also. He could be snatched it in the end. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Jag. It's now or never. GG to Alex. Just not quite close enough, but GG Baggy. GG Alex. GG everyone else. Just 500, just over half a second between the top three. That's about as close as it gets. Some good racing at Daytona, to be honest. Just run to Monkfish left. Copy. Well, he's not going to get any credit for participating anyway, so it's the last race of the stream anyway. So just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Danny C. See you next time and take care all. So thank you very much to those who have been sticking around to race in the last race of the stream. Really appreciate your support. So Baggy Sot taking the win with myself in second, Dizzy in third, Russ in fourth, Daniel in fifth. I've got Isis Tim in sixth, Sean in seventh, Egypt in eighth, Marty in ninth, Angel in 10th. I've got White Spectrum in 11th. I've got Super Naze in 12th. I've got Pablito in 13th, Rotten Monkfish in 14th, Multiple Royal, and Atron the only ones to not set the time. So let me see if there's any lobbies that are still going as well for those who wish to keep on racing whilst we're on here. So we've got Scott John with the Mazda Roadster Chaos livery for those who want to have a look. Henchman's in there. I've got Nicholas in the GR3 lobby. I've got Zedafest, Hurricanes, clean and competitive track rotation. We've got Wide, Astral, Deco, and yep, so we've got a load of faces there. Kurt in there as well. Rena's in there as well. Just trying to work out who's in this lobby yet, because I did see the name pop up every now and then. Distinct Rena. So I've got yep, GS in the GR4, and that's very much well all there is really. So but yeah, so let's have a look and see if there's any updates to the time trials as well. And don't forget to do the online time trials for those who wish to keep on getting some extra income. So I'm yet to enter this one, but this one's there's only 10 hours left to of this online time trial in the GR2 at Fuji, and obviously I'm yet to do that one also. So yeah. So we've got Ford we've got somebody will topping up the timesheets on my friends list in the Ford. A lot of Toyotas, so the Toyota is seen to be the car to use, to be in use, and there's some Audis and there's Fords, there's quite a variety, especially those cars that have got like that supreme straight line speed. A lot of it in the top 100, so I'm yet to do this one actually, to be honest. So I've got plenty of people use the Atenza, and that in the specified car, the Lambo Murcielago. God, I love the Lambo, the old school 2000s Lamborghini. So, right, let's get the ticket opened and see what I win. A 3-star roulette ticket, so yeah, got plenty anyways. So, but yeah, just want to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who were tuned in to say hello a while ago. Thank you for leaving the load of likes. We're at 18 and now there's like 17, so I'm sure the like counts will pick up a little more as the time's gone by. So, and welcome to the new subscribers to the YouTube channel as well. And yeah, we're at 18 now. Thank you very much to whoever's smashed the 18th like. We may be 2 away from 20, which is something I don't get very often. However, it is nice for you guys, to spend a moment to smash the like button and to subscribe a bit if you want to see more of my regular content as well. And so I will be live around Saturday time later on for some daily races in the Anti-Meta series for episode 2. Obviously, I got plans for Sunday, so that I won't be free to. Obviously, I'll be doing whatever I need to do by any means. So, yeah. So if you like the content I want to provide, and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate your time and efforts and your support as always. And other than that, that's very much what I got lined up. So next week is going to be a little different as well in terms of car categories, which I'll put out the details as well. So not too sure what time I'll be live approximately for this Saturday. Looking around approximately 4:30 or something like that UK time. But I'll keep you up to date as I go along. So whatever you're all up to, look after yourself, stay safe, have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are in the world. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.